Hello viewers, welcome back to Daily Fun TV. Today, we will discuss about the life cycle of a frog. Egg stage. Egg laying. The life cycle of a frog begins with the laying of eggs by adult frogs. These eggs are typically deposited in aquatic environments, such as ponds, lakes, or streams, although some species may choose temporary water bodies like rain-filled puddles. The female frog usually attaches the eggs together in clusters or gelatinous masses to protect them from predators and provide buoyancy. Embryo development. Once the eggs are laid, they undergo a process of development. The eggs are fertilized externally, with the male releasing sperm over the eggs as they are laid. Inside the protective jelly-like mass, the embryos begin to develop. The embryos are typically transparent, allowing observers to see the early stages of development, including the formation of the embryo's body and organs. Tadpole stage. Hatching. After a period of days, depending on temperature and environmental conditions, the eggs hatch into tadpoles. Tadpoles are the aquatic larvae of frogs and are often characterized by their elongated bodies, long tails, and gills. They have a distinct appearance from adult frogs. Tadpole characteristics. Tadpoles are adapted for an aquatic lifestyle. Their bodies are streamlined for swimming, and they use their tails for propulsion. They possess gills that allow them to extract oxygen from the water. Initially, tadpoles are herbivorous, primarily feeding on algae, detritus, and other plant matter in their aquatic habitat. Metamorphosis. Development of limbs. One of the most significant changes during the life cycle of a frog is metamorphosis. Tadpoles gradually undergo a transformation into adult frogs. This transformation typically begins with the development of hind limbs, followed by the appearance of front limbs. Tail resorption. As the limbs develop, the tadpole's tail begins to shrink in size. It becomes progressively shorter as the tadpole relies less on it for locomotion. Eventually, the tail is absorbed into the body. Lung development. Simultaneously, tadpoles undergo changes in their respiratory system. While they initially rely on gills for oxygen exchange, they develop lungs as they prepare to transition to life on land. This development of lungs is a critical adaptation for surviving outside of the water. Transition to land. As the tadpoles continue to change and develop, they become less dependent on their aquatic environment. This transition from a purely aquatic life to a semi-aquatic or terrestrial life is a key milestone in the frog's life cycle. During this time, they often leave the water and explore the surrounding land, though they still require access to moisture. Froglet stage. Froglet appearance. The transformation from tadpole to froglet is a remarkable process. Froglets are essentially juvenile frogs with a combination of aquatic and terrestrial features. They have 4 fully developed limbs, with webbed toes that aid in swimming. Habitat. Froglets can move between water and land but are still closely tied to water sources. They require moisture to keep their skin hydrated and often live near ponds, streams, or other bodies of water. They are not fully adapted to a completely terrestrial life at this stage. Diet transition. Froglets undergo a significant shift in their diet. While tadpoles are herbivorous, froglets begin to consume a more carnivorous diet. They hunt for insects, small invertebrates, and other small prey items. This shift in diet is facilitated by their newly developed limbs and the ability to capture and consume prey. Adult frog stage. Fully developed. Upon reaching adulthood, frogs have fully developed lungs and the ability to breathe air efficiently. They have adapted to a semi-aquatic or fully terrestrial lifestyle, depending on the species and environmental conditions. Adult frogs are capable of both terrestrial and aquatic locomotion, with strong hind limbs that allow them to leap and swim. Reproductive maturity. Adult frogs reach sexual maturity, and this stage marks the beginning of their reproductive phase. They are now capable of producing eggs or sperm and engaging in mating behaviors. The life cycle comes full circle as adult frogs lay eggs, starting a new generation. Variation in life cycle. It's important to note that the duration of each stage in the frog's life cycle can vary widely among species. Some frogs may complete their life cycle in a matter of weeks, while others may take several years to reach adulthood. Environmental factors such as temperature and food availability can also influence the speed of development. The life cycle of a frog is an incredible example of metamorphosis and adaptation to different environments. Frogs have evolved to thrive in a wide range of habitats, from tropical rainforests to arid deserts, thanks to their ability to transition from water-dependent tadpoles to land-dwelling adults. This remarkable life cycle enables frogs to play vital roles in ecosystems as both predators and prey, making them important indicators of environmental health. That's all for today. Please like and subscribe the channel for more informative videos. See you in the next video.